Did you know the man who financed the Hollywood blockbuster, The Wolf of Wall Street, is currently an international fugitive? That man is Jho Low. A name shrouded in mystery and controversy, Jho Low remains an enigma to many. His intricate web of financial dealings has left many puzzled, and his extravagant lifestyle has caught the attention of the world. In the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Jho Low made a name for himself by financing one of the most popular films of our generation, The Wolf of Wall Street. He rubbed shoulders with the industry's elite and lived a life that many could only dream of. Yet beneath this veneer of success and opulence lurked a darker reality. A reality that would soon thrust Jho Low into the international limelight for all the wrong reasons. But who exactly is Jho Low, and how did he get involved in such high stakes? Born in Penang, Malaysia in 1981, Low Tech Jho, better known as Jho Low, had humble beginnings. Born to a wealthy Chinese-Malaysian family, Low grew up surrounded by the trappings of privilege, yet his early years were far from ostentatious. His father, Larry Low Hock Peng, was a businessman with interests in garment manufacturing and property development, while his mother, Go Gaik Yu, was a homemaker who instilled in her son the values of hard work and perseverance. Low's early education took place in the bustling city of Penang. However, his thirst for knowledge and a keen interest in business led him to pursue further education abroad. At the tender age of 16, Low found himself in the prestigious halls of the Harrow School in London. Here, he got his first taste of Western culture and began to cultivate a network of influential friends, a skill that would prove invaluable in his later years. After graduating from Harrow, Low set his sights on the United States, where he attended the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. It was during his time at Wharton that Low's knack for networking truly began to shine. He made it a point to befriend the children of the wealthy and influential, from Middle Eastern royalty to Hollywood celebrities. It was as if he was methodically building a network of high-profile connections, a web that would later play a crucial role in his rise to global prominence. Low's time at Wharton was also when he began to show an interest in investment and finance. His insightful class contributions and astute understanding of complex financial concepts did not go unnoticed by his peers and professors. It was clear that this young man from Penang had set his sights on something far beyond the classroom. These formative years shaped Jho Low's future, but no one could predict the path he was about to take. His journey from a privileged Malaysian household to a world-renowned financier is a testament to the power of ambition, networking, and a keen understanding of the financial world. But as we'll see, this rise to the top was not without its share of controversy and drama. Graduating from Wharton, Jho Low was ready to make his mark on the world. And make his mark he did, but not in the way most fresh graduates would. Low was no ordinary graduate. He was a man with a vision that was soon to transform him into a titan of finance. Fresh from Wharton, Low founded Jinwell Capital, an investment group that would serve as the platform for his meteoric rise. His true genius lay not just in his financial acumen, but also in his ability to connect with people, to build relationships that would prove invaluable in his journey. Jho Low was not just a businessman, he was a master networker. With an exceptional knack for cultivating relationships, he leveraged his connections to amass wealth and power. His circle expanded from the boardrooms of Asia to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, and his influence grew with it. He was not just another face in the crowd, but a mover and shaker who knew how to pull the strings. His rise was as rapid as it was spectacular. He moved with a speed and agility that left many in awe and others in envy. His investments were not just profitable, they were groundbreaking, transforming industries and making waves in the financial world. But it wasn't just about the money for Jho Low. It was about the influence, the power, the ability to shape the world in his image. He was a man who knew how to play the game and play it well. He used his wealth not just to enrich himself, but to gain a seat at the table, to have a voice in the corridors of power. As he continued to climb the ladder of success, his influence and wealth grew. But it wasn't just about the climb, it was about the journey. A journey marked by audacious moves, strategic alliances, and a relentless pursuit of power. Jho Low was rising fast, but it was his next venture that would make him a household name. In 2013, a movie hit the screens that shook Hollywood, The Wolf of Wall Street, and Jho Low was the man behind the scenes. Jho Low, a name not known to many, was the financial powerhouse that brought to life one of Hollywood's most audacious films. His involvement with the movie began when he formed a strong bond with Red Granite Pictures, the production company responsible for the film. Low's relationship with Red Granite was no ordinary investor production company liaison. It was a symbiotic relationship that helped both parties flourish. Red Granite needed financial backing for their ambitious project, and Low, with his deep pockets, was more than willing to play the role of the financier. So, Jho Low, the man from Penang, Malaysia, found himself financing one of the biggest Hollywood blockbusters of the year. It wasn't just about the money for him, it was about the lifestyle, the glamour, and the prestige. Low was living life in the fast lane, just like the characters in the movie he was financing. His life was a whirlwind of private jets, mega yachts, and lavish parties attended by A-list celebrities. He had a taste for the finer things in life, and he wasn't afraid to show it. Low was the embodiment of the excess and extravagance portrayed in The Wolf of Wall Street. But it wasn't all glitz and glamour. Behind the scenes, Low's extravagant lifestyle and his involvement with Red Granite Pictures were raising eyebrows. Questions were being asked, and the answers were not always satisfactory. Low's connection with Red Granite and The Wolf of Wall Street would eventually come under scrutiny, casting a shadow over the movie that had been such a triumph. The larger-than-life lifestyle that Low led was starting to unravel, and the wolves were closing in. But just as The Wolf of Wall Street was a tale of excess and downfall, so too was Jho Low's story about to take a dark turn. In 2015, Jho Low's world began to crumble. A scandal of epic proportions had begun to unfurl, and at its heart was the One Malaysia Development Berhad, or 1MDB, a state investment fund. Allegations of money laundering and fraud rocked the financial world, with billions of dollars purportedly misappropriated. And at the center of this whirlwind stood Jho Low. His extravagant lifestyle, once the talk of the town, now served as a glaring spotlight on his alleged involvement. Authorities from the United States to Switzerland, and from Singapore to Seychelles, initiated investigations into the scandal. Jho Low, once a high-flying financier, was now a wanted man, accused of being the mastermind behind one of the world's biggest financial frauds. But instead of facing the music, Low chose to disappear, vanishing from the public eye. His current whereabouts remain unknown, making him one of the most elusive fugitives in modern financial history. Despite attempts to negotiate, Low's stand remains firm. He is innocent until proven guilty. His defense maintains that the funds were donations, not misappropriations, painting a picture of a man wrongfully accused. From financing blockbusters to becoming an international fugitive, Jho Low's story is a cautionary tale of power, wealth, and corruption. His saga serves as a potent reminder of the dangerous allure of unchecked ambition and the precariousness of a life built on a house of cards. Jho Low's journey is a roller coaster ride of power, money, and fame. He went from a privileged upbringing to becoming a powerhouse financier, even bankrolling Hollywood blockbusters like The Wolf of Wall Street. But his meteoric rise was matched by a swift downfall, as his unchecked ambition led him into a web of financial scandals. The story of Jho Low serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked ambition. Don't forget to subscribe to BizBytes for more captivating stories like this.